Hey everyone! Okay, so I actually got around to filming a makeup tutorial, so that's super exciting. I'm Madison, girl with fake tattoos, if you're not aware. And today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to do this Heath Ledger inspired makeup tutorial thingamabob. And yeah, so if y'all want to know how to do this, keep on watching. Hi guys! Okay, so just to clarify, I look naked, but no, I am not naked. Proof. This is not that kind of YouTube video. Okay, so first I'm just going to remove all my jewelry because I wear a lot of rings and bracelets and I forgot to take them off earlier because I am clearly a professional. Okay, so the products that you're going to need are first Third Degree. It's a silicone modeling compound, parts A and part B. You're also going to need a washable glue stick. Make sure it's washable. It's a very important thing. You're also going to need a white, gray, and some red body paint and or cream paints. You can also use eyeshadow, I guess. And some sponges, disposable things like Q-tips. Also gonna need, I'm using a water activated paint palette. You can use alcohol activated paints. And some water to activate the water activated paints. I'm also going to use some black eyeshadow in that red burgundy kind of red color right next to it. You can also, if you don't have white cream paint, also sorry about that, clumsy, you can use this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the color Milk. Also a variety of brushes, fluffy brushes, blending brushes, you know, all the stuff. A spatula for applying the Third Degree and mixing it together. The mascara is really unnecessary, but I just put it on because I kind of wanted it. A reference picture of Heath Ledger's beautiful face, and also rigid Collodion, can't pronounce it, but that's what we're going to use to make the scars, so let's get started. Okay, so getting started, let's take our light gray cream paint and start painting that outline of our scars where we want. I'd recommend doing a lighter color like this light gray. You can also use white, but just to sketch out where you want the scars to be. Don't forget that little chin scar. Here's a reference picture I'm using. I'm using the one without his like white body paint, all that stuff on his face, just because you can see the details in the scars a lot better. And we're good. Oh, I forgot to say. Okay, so you also want to, before you start your makeup, be sure to wash your face off. You can use alcohol or whatever, just wipe your face down, especially around where your scars are going to be, because otherwise the products that we're going to be using won't stick as well to your face, and just because clean skin is healthy skin. Second thing I've dropped. Okay, so you're going to use a washable glue stick, and we're basically going to block out our eyebrows. We're going to, if you don't know how to block out your eyebrows, you basically just put glue over your eyebrows and then let it dry, and then put another one. It's just to, it's just to get rid of the texture in your eyebrows so you can paint over it. Also, I think Barney eyebrows should be a thing, like feather eyebrows, like squiggle brows, like Barney brows now, okay? It's their time to shine. I'm all for it. The glue that I have goes on purple and dries clear. So, yeah. So just do that until you think your brows are officially blocked out. Okay, so now we're going to take our cream and pink body paint, and we're going to fill the inside of our scars. Now you can do this, but unless you're doing the full-blown, or if you are doing the full-blown Joker makeup, you don't necessarily need this step. But if you're doing just the downplayed Joker, like with the scars, like when he's in his police uniform, this is a necessary step because I think it gives it a cool look to the scars, like a cool fresh fleshy look. Fresh fleshy. Say that 5 times fast. Okay, so now we're going to take our rigid Collodion. It's a scarring liquid, so basically when you put it on, it'll shrink your skin a little bit, make an indentation in the shape that you want. It is a really, really cool product, but it's also really dangerous, so of course do a patch test before, put it on your skin a little bit before, and leave it overnight to make sure there's no irritation or allergies. Put on one coat and then let it dry, and then put on another coat and let it dry in between coats. I did about 10 coats, but again, if there's any burning sensations or anything, please take it off, because we don't want real scars, we just want Joker scars. This clip is playing again, but you know, I'm not perfect. Okay, so now you can... Is this the third time that clip's played? I need to work on my editing skills. Okay, so now you can see that the scar is indented, which is what we wanted. I would have done more than 10 coats, but I was running out of the liquid because it's a teeny weeny little bottle. Okay, so now we're going to take our 3rd degree, parts A and parts B. This is a silicone modeling compound. When part A meets part B, some chemical crap happens and it sets into a silicone thingy. So you don't want to mix these in together. You're going to want to mix it on a separate little tray thing. Of course, wipe off your spatula before dipping into the other one just to prevent any contamination, cross-contamination stuff. And so you're going to take it on equal parts A and equal parts B. Don't mix them together. We get it. And on that little yogurt lid thingy, and we're gonna mix them together. And I had about 5 to 10 minutes before they set, and this was enough for me to do my whole scars. But if you want to do a bigger scar or something, you want to have more, but I'd recommend doing it in small proportions just so it doesn't set on you and less product waste. Now I'm just gonna build up the lip of the scar, and yeah, just basically do that all around your scars and blend it out with either the spatula or the finger just to make the edges really thin and blend into your skin flawlessly. Having some trouble there, but don't worry, mistakes are made and fixed. You can build it up as thick as you want or as thin as you want. I did it pretty medium, I guess. And so yeah, that's what it'll look like with just the thing. And before you let it completely dry, be sure to stipple your little sponge or your brush thing around it to give it some skin texture and some, yeah. And now we're good. Okay, so now we're going to take, not the paint because I forgot, we're going to powder over the silicone. Just so that it gets rid of the shine, makes it more matte, and makes the paint job look more realistic. We are going to use just any setting powder really. You can use baby powder if you want to, it doesn't really matter. But see, that's a big difference in the matte versus shiny. Now we're going to take brown water activated paint and a stippling brush. Spray your brush with water, soak it with water, also spray your paint with water. We want the water to be, or the paint to be very diluted so we can spray it onto our face. Yes, it's as fun as it sounds. I'm just going to dip the paint in, or the brush in the paint and just fling it on our face. I'm still working on color matching things to my skin and seeing skin tones. So I use some browns, yellows, and pinks, but of course my skin tone is not going to be the same as your skin tone because everybody's different. Everybody's beautiful, it's okay. So you may use different colors, but I just recommend playing around with it. The reason why we're stippling it on or flinging it on and not just painting it is because, don't get in your eyes, is because we're going to do a slow buildup of color and so it looks more realistic. Again, if you're doing the full-blown makeup, you don't have to super match it to your skin because you're going to be painting it over with white anyway. But if you're doing the downplayed Joker, this is a necessary step, and I think it looks super cool. But yeah, you're going to want to spray your whole face too. And if it's too pigmented or too opaque in certain areas, you can spray it with water and tap it out with your finger just so it blends, so it doesn't look like a bunch of little rainbow freckles on your face. Yeah. I want rainbow freckles. That'd be so cool. See, I'm tapping it out with my finger so it doesn't look super opaque. And so it blends nicely. And yeah. See, this would be a super cool look if you did with his police uniform costume thingy. But that's makeup that we're going to go for. Okay, so we're going to take a white water activated paint and focus on me. You can use a sponge or you can use a brush, it doesn't really matter. But we're about to get real attractive up in this joint, so be warned. So basically, the most important part of Heath Ledger's makeup is his wrinkles. So we're just going to, I'm using a brush for this step, spray your paint with water, soak your brush in water. You don't want to soak it like last time. We don't want it to be super watered down. Still want it to be pretty opaque, and we're just going to pinch our skin together to form little wrinkles and paint over it, and then when you let go of your skin, it'll create this really cool wrinkle effect. So yeah, so basically just crinkle your face all attractive like and paint over your skin. Now this is like the crumb coat of makeup, like if you're familiar with baking. I'm calling this the wrinkle coat, so it's just basically getting the bulk of the wrinkles down before we do the super opaque cover of paint. I'd say the most important wrinkles to get are the nose wrinkles and the forehead wrinkles because those are super apparent in his makeup that he does. We don't want to make this makeup super full coverage because it's not, it's supposed to look worn down and stressed. That is the best face to make, that super like rat face, and then crinkle your eyebrows or your eyeballs. It's hard to get the laugh lines because you can't really move your mouth, but it's okay because I will show you how to do that later. Now we're going to take a sponge. Oh, scandalous Marvel mug, Madison. We're doing a DC character here. Make the superhero nerds mad. Okay, so we're going to take the white paint and we're going to cover our face in that. Careful to kind of avoid the wrinkle area because this, unless you wrinkle your face up again. But basically this is just to cover our chin and our scar areas and to deepen the wrinkles if you want to. Be careful because your water and your glue won't mix because it is a washable glue stick. So if you want to cover your eyebrows, or you do want to cover your eyebrows, use a white cream paint or that jumbo pencil that I pointed out before, and you can cover your eyebrows with that, and it's no problem at all. So yeah, you're just going to cover your eyebrows and then blend that out with a sponge and or your fingers. It's good either way. Yeah, just go over your face with the white again, and then if you lose some of your wrinkles in the mess of white paint, you can take a Q-tip and dip it in water. If you're using alcohol activated paints, dip it in alcohol, and just wipe away the paint with the Q-tip. I found the best method is to wipe it and then kind of tap it with your finger, so then it doesn't get that weird like build up around where you just wiped it off, and so it just looks like it's been wiped off. Now you can also take water and just spray your face with water and then kind of dab it more just so it looks more worn down, because it's the Joker makeup is supposed to look like he just slapped it on himself, which I think is a super cool concept. I highly recommend y'all go look into how Heath Ledger created his, or got into character for his Joker. It's super cool. Okay, so now we're going to take that red burgundy type color, that one right there next to the black, and then put it over the scars. I'm doing this so then it kind of blends in with the red, because I just don't want to slap on the red lipstick. I want it to kind of look blended. This is a Morphe 35F palette if you're wondering, but really any black or red eyeshadow would work. Now we're going to take black eyeshadow and start mapping out the eye makeup that he has. This is just a basic kind of rough sketch of where I want the details to be, and then we'll start building up real color and packing it on later. My hair gets in the way all the time. My goodness. You really want the eye makeup to look really smudged and worn down. Now we're going to take a black water activated paint, spray it with water, then take a sponge like so, and then crinkle your eye and put that over your eyeball. I wouldn't recommend you do this with alcohol activated paints because alcohol in the eyeball is not going to be fun. So yeah. So yeah, you're just going to want to smudge it around, make it look messy. Look like the panda bear you've always wanted to be. Okay, so now we're going to take water and a little like lip brush almost and dip it in the black paint. Spray it with more water because we want it to be watered down. We're going to try to make tear type of things. So basically I just packed the paint down under my eye, dipped my brush in water, and just kind of made drips down my eyeball like so. And then I kind of let that dry for a little bit and then tapped it away. And then we're just going to keep dripping until you get the look that you want. And then we're going to also do it on the other eye. Also, just make it drippy and messy. This is a really actually easy makeup to do if you're not good with being detailed. Because really it's all about grungy, kind of messy stuff. Okay, I'm also taking a sponge and kind of dabbing it away, just so it leaves like a cool residue. What am I looking for? Find it. Okay, so we're going to take our black eyeshadow again. We're going to go on a more packing brush and put that all over our lid. Don't know why I came up close, but yeah, we're just gonna put that all over our lid. Don't know what this clip is for, kind of forgot because I filmed this a while ago. But yeah, here's a close-up, if it would focus, of the scars. This, I guess, would look really cool if you did that by itself also. Yeah. We're going to take a red water activated paint and then dip our fingers in water and put that over the scar. So also, don't mind that my neck is white. That was a mistake of mine. I'm going to take that away later. But yeah, so we're just going to take the red and put that over our scar. Again, slow build up of color just so it's not like bam, red. It's more like, oh, red, you know. Don't know. It's at this point in the makeup where like I'm kind of going crazy. I think the Joker is seeping into my veins through the makeup. It's in my bloodstream now. I'm going insane. But yeah, we're just gonna keep building up the red around our scars and over our lips. Now we're gonna take a red body paint. You can also use red lipstick and then put that on our finger also. Don't lick it. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid. And then we're going to put that over where we just put the other paint to darken it. It's at this point where I noticed that the pink on the inside is kind of being washed away by all the white and red and stuff, so I'm just gonna put more detail into it and build up the color with the brush. I'm also going to deepen it with more darker reds and darker purpley reds. And here's where I realized I kind of made a mistake with eye makeup, so I'll show y'all how to fix that in a minute. Okay, so here's what the lips look like at the moment. And now we're going to fix the eyes. So we're going to go back in with that black. I noticed that I put the peaks on the wrong side of my face, and because I want to be as close to Heath Ledger's makeup as possible, I thought I'd fix that. So we're just going to make that peak on our, is that my left eye? Your right eye, if you're watching this. And then we're going to cover the other eye with white body paint, because remember the eyebrow. And also I love this makeup because if you make mistakes, it's okay. I was trying to make a Shining reference because I just watched The Shining and it's one of my favorite horror movies. Fun fact, I've been to the hotel, the outside of it shows the outside. It's in Oregon. I used to live there. Super cool. Hadn't seen the movie by then, but now I can say I've been there. So, you know. I think it's called the Timberline Hotel. Red Rum. Red Rum. Could be wrong on the name though. It's been a while. They had the best hot chocolate. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so I'm going to take black and stipple that around the eye makeup that I just did to make it kind of look messier and grungier and all that fun stuff. Put that all around your eye, on your eyeball, put it everywhere. Now we're going to take gray and other gray, darker gray, and put that around our face. You can use eyeshadows for this if you want to. It's basically just to make it messy. I'm also going to do that same thing around our lips. It's at this point where I discovered that I made a mistake with the neck. Again, I'm clearly a professional. But the beautiful thing about water activated paint is you can just spray water on and wipe it right off. So it's no problem at all. So just here's another clip of me showing y'all how easy it is to take off water activated paints. I don't know why I thought that he painted down on his neck. Now we're just going to do the same thing around our lips. And yeah, don't know what's happening. Random dance party. And yeah, so here's the finished look. Super fun makeup to do, super easy. And yeah, I really like it. And here's me trying to look at myself and figure out if I do like this makeup or not. Yep. It's got the Madison approval. So here's some nice zoom in blurry shots of the Joker while I talk to you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. So now if anyone asks you how you got those scars, you can direct them to this video. Yeah, so I have all my links down below for my Instagram and all that fun stuff. And if y'all want to see product lists, I also will have that in the description box below. Yeah. I got this coat off of Amazon, and yeah, so again, thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all have any makeup requests, please let me know. And that's disgusting, I'm so sorry. Okay, bye.